at some equivalent fractions and simplifying fractions. Now, when we talk about equivalent fractions, we're saying that they will simplify to the same base fraction. So they're the same quantity, just in a higher factor or lower factor. So we've got a half. We can write equivalent fractions for that. All we have to do is multiply the top and the bottom by the same thing. So if we do 1, if say maybe times them by 3, we would get 1 times 3 is 3 over 2 times 3 is 6. They are equivalent fractions because we've done the same thing to the top as we have to the bottom. We could do another one where we multiply by 4 and we would get 4 over 8. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. Here I've got a third. I can write some there, so I can multiply both top and bottom by 2. I would get 2 on 6. If I multiplied it by 4, I would get 4 over 12. I might multiply it by 10, I would get 10 on 30. So I can make lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of equivalent fractions just by multiplying by different factors. We've got our 3/4, so we might times that by 3. We get 9 over 12. We could times by 10, we get 30 over 40. We could times by 2, we get 6 over 8. So we can create a lot of equivalent fractions. We can also simplify, so that's where we're looking at the top and the bottom of the fraction and seeing if we can divide by the same number. So I've got 5 over 10, so I can see if I can divide 5 and 10 by the same number. And I know that I can divide the 5 by 5 and the 10 by 10, so I'll get 1 over 2. My 4 over 8, I can divide the 4 by 4 and the 8 by 4, so I get 1 over 2 there. They're actually equivalent fractions. My 12 over 30, I know that 2 goes into both of them, so I can say that that'll be 6 over 15, but then I can look at the 6 over 15 and know that both of those can be divided by 3, so I can get 2 over 5. Once I get to 2 prime numbers, I know I can't go any further. Same as if you get 1 prime number, you know you can't go any further. Then at my 40 over 100, I can see there's a 0 on the top and a bottom, so I'm going to cancel them out first. That's going to give me 4 over 10. Then they're both even numbers, so I can divide by 2, so I'll get 2 over 5. And I can see that 40 over 100 is an equivalent fraction of 12 over 30, which is equivalent to 2 over 5, equivalent to 4 over 10, equivalent to 6 over 15. My last one, 6 over 18. I know that I can divide both top and bottom by 6. So 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 18 divided by 6 is 3. And I've got to my simplest version. You can also do them on the calculator. If you've got your green calculator in junior school or your graphics calculator in senior, get those 2 boxes up on your screen. This will be the same process on the green one. You've got a fraction button, and then just put that fraction in there. So I might put my 12 over 30, and then my calculator will simplify that for me to 2 over 5. So have a go at doing them without your calculator and with yours.